What's going on, guys? Quivin back with another video. Today we're going to be doing some Gears content, mostly focused on the new Gears of War E-Day trailer from the Xbox Showcase, and some thoughts and opinions. Gameplay by Smitty, by the way, thank you. So let's get right into it, huh? I mean, holy shit, it looks fucking amazing already. Bro just whipped the fucking TV up. Like nothing. This dude is crazy. I don't care what anybody says. Top, top three, top three Gears of War trailers ever to come out. Top three. Where I got fucking goosebumps watching this shit, and I had goosebumps the day it premiered. And this is like the 5th time I've watched this fucking trailer. I just cannot get over any of it. The fact that they brought Marcus back, the fact that there's Locust, the fact that there's a fucking TV. Bro, did anybody else see how fucking bro just reached over, grabbed the whole box TV? Those box TVs used to weigh more than I do. Bro, I couldn't move one of those fucking TVs if I tried with one arm. Bro picked it up like nothing and just whacked the motherfucker right in the head with it, yelling. The Locust just ate it like it was nothing. TC did an amazing job with the trailer for Gears of War E-Day. And I'm not gonna lie, E-Day was the absolute last game, story, timeline, anything that I was expecting to get from TC. I thought that they were done with Gears of War. I mean, the whole argument that I've been making for the last fucking since Gears 5 was they were moving away from Cliff Bleszinski's Gears of War and making their own version of the game, which would be just Gears, you know? I mean, they removed a lot of things from the original Gears that we all like and love, and they started making their own thing. I'm not saying that's bad, but that would just make sense for the correlation behind the Gears of War being taken away and just it being Gears. But I believe that I read that in an article a long time ago and thought it made sense, so I just kind of thought it was with the direction they were going to go in. I just would have never thought that they were going to be making a prequel again. And I thought Judgment was the prequel that everybody was supposed to get. I mean, Judgment exists. Let's not forget about the campaign. I mean, the campaign wasn't the greatest, but the story does have a place in the timeline of events. And it might have not been a necessary Gears of War, but like the story was most definitely welcomed in my opinion. I didn't mind playing that campaign, the story, the idea. I mean, it was a little underwhelming at times, but we're not here for a Gears of War judgment review. We're here to just rejoice over the fact that the Gears of War series might actually have some hope, and that it might actually be like a sign of returned form. I have a lot of questions with this game. I've heard a lot of different things. I've heard from sources that the Gears of War devs are taking in consideration what the community is saying. And I know a lot of people would say, like, that's great, that's amazing, but let's not forget that the Gears of War pro community, or community in general, isn't always agreeing on things, and it doesn't matter who you listen to. One side or more are not going to be happy with what the outcome might be. So in my opinion, I think it would just be better if they took the game and made the game that they want to make. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. But I really hope that it's a return to form. I read a tweet, I wish I saved it, but I don't have it. I read a tweet from somebody that said that since it's kind of going back to the classic like story and cast, that you know, some things should change. One of the things that needs to be changed is movement and center screen. And what I mean center screen is I don't know if it's a Gears 4 thing, but I know Gears of War 5. Part of the reason why shooting and moving always felt weird and took a little bit of extra effort was because of the bullets leaving the front of the barrel instead of coming from center screen like they used to in the or like they did in Gears 3. So you know, that might be a game design choice that I hope they consider, and you know, that's, like I said, it kind of contradicts what I had just said before about the devs listening to the community. And some people might like the way that Gears 5 works with the out of the barrel shots and the more omnidirectional, evasive movement as opposed to the more linear pressure movement that they got from Gears 2 and 3 and 4. I could even argue 4 had more pressure movement than Gears 5. If I had to give Gears 5 a label for movement, I would consider it to be more of like a hip hop, or like more of like a shuffle. Like you don't use movement to like move people up in a way. You use it for evasive maneuver. Every time I've been successful with using movement, it has only always been because of using it for evasive maneuvers, or you know, just playing horizontally instead of vertically. I'm not sure if you understand what I'm saying, or if I'm even explaining it well enough, but we're just, you know, hoping for the small little changes like that, and that's not really like a community decision. That's more or less just like returning the form. So the formula worked. I don't know why they keep changing it. Every Gears game in its own right has been different and has taken a certain amount of skill to play, varying skill from each game. So, like I said, you can only really wait and see how the game is going to be, but I have very high hopes. And I know a lot of people from the Gears of War 3 community that I still talk to this day who are excited and said the same thing, that the trailer looks amazing, and that it's a game that they're going to want to be playing. Unfortunately, I'm out of time. I'm gonna let the round finish, but the gameplay seemed to be a little bit longer than what I had planned out to speak for. So, yeah, I'll let it run out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts, if you guys agreed, disagreed with things that I said, if you wanted to add anything, or you know, things you like and dislike about the video.
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm out of here.
This performance
Peace.
was unacceptable.